Hey, what's up, gamers, and welcome to the next exciting episode of Bearchester, our current Going Medieval playthrough here on the Bears and Beans channel. Welcome, welcome. Those of you newcomers, welcome aboard. Those of you returning, welcome back. We are here in the middle, heading towards the end of winter, 1356. So closing off our, what would this be now, our third, going into our fourth year since establishment. So we've come a long way indeed. Our villagers are hard at work reinforcing this whole side wall right here, because for some reason the attackers always like to come from this side. We got a lot to do today. A lot. So the big thing being the situation with the front gate, right? We put in all those doors, and then the damn raiders cheese their way by swimming through. Well, we have a way to fix that now. You guys spoke in the comments and I listened. We're going to widen this bridge to a 3x. And then on those outer bits, we're going to put in some fencing. Some good old limestone fencing. And then we'll put all the doors back. So they can't cheese their way through the water anymore because there'll be a fence there blocking them. And they'll have to go through all the doors. I think that's a perfect solution to solve our problem. The other thing being, we're going to set some diversions out here, if you will. Some pyres, maybe a little campfire or something. Make it look like there's kind of little, like, temporary camps being set up out here. And then that way the raiders will want to go and attack all that stuff first, before they even start attacking our diversion doors. So it's that much longer they're out here exposed while we pow shoot in at them. Now, it was mentioned as an idea to create some kind of like long channel of water leading up to a door. I might try that in another playthrough. However, this is kind of already established. But the whole concept does sound fascinating, and it actually does sound like it would work really, really well. Because the argument was it's really hard for a master archer to fire when they're trying to swim. So you literally have the path that the raiders have to take leading up to your front doors be a water path. And they have to swim it. And you block all other land access. And you have your people up on the sides of that channel shooting down at the enemies trying to swim their way up to the door. And they're going to move way slower. And they're not going to be able to fight back. Obviously, the risk of trebuchet is always there. But I think that in future playthroughs, that might be a technique that we try out. I've never given that a go, but some of you have spoken up that that is a technique you love to use, especially at the higher difficulties where you get the 100+ raiders, which we will get there. That is a plan with this series. I started at just the standard baseline difficulty to get us going. I'm obviously over-engineering and over-enforcing, which is why our raids look so tiny and look so easy. It's because I am building as if any moment that 100-man raid is going to show up. That's what I'm prepping for. Because here in a little bit, I'm thinking maybe around episode 30, we're going to crank up the difficulty. We're going to get crazy. I will scale back on the environmental factors because we've already pretty much had all the big ones. We've had a heat wave, we've had a cold snap, we've had a blight. Right, all the big three as far as environmental factors. We haven't had any of the infection or the rodents, plague, any stuff like that. I have found in my playthroughs that one tends to be a lot rarer. If really at all. The big thing, though, is I'm going to up the ante for raids. I'm going to up the number, the frequency, and the size. So it's going to get crazy right around episode 30. So stay tuned for that. I might actually do a live stream for that also, where we ramp that up. And I can show you, walk you guys through how I do all that, set the custom difficulty, and everything. And we'll even make it a little bit harder on our settlers as well. Make their recovery rate a little bit slower or something. Right? Really tilt the scales in the enemy's favor. So hopefully we'll be ready. But until then, we've got a lot we got to do. A lot we've got to do. So first things first, I want to deconstruct this bridge. And we're going to do it in limestone. Limestone brick, to be exact. I want to make a nice sturdy bridge. We'll get that handled. Now, another fun point that was mentioned several times in the comment, and it has me rolling, right, is I had made the statement of like, oh, you know, Odie doesn't get his own room, and then I sent everybody else to their own little rooms, leaving Odie here all by himself in this gigantic room. That's kind of his own room because he's by himself, and he's the only one in the fortress. So he has been dubbed by you guys in the comments as King Odie. So henceforth, he shall be named King Odie. I'll see if maybe we can make a nice little bedroom here in the fortress for him. Figure something out. But for now, he is the King Odie. Or maybe we'll add another little room up here just for Odie. Now that you guys have dubbed him your king, your lord, the ruler of the land. So congratulations, Odie. The people have spoken. You have been democratically nominated unanimously in the comment sections as king of the land. Kind of by my own force of hand as leaving you stranded. Why are you idle? Lexi, why are you idle? What are you doing? See, nothing to grow or harvest, nothing to tailor. Nothing to tailor. I call poppycock. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to add winter clothes to this, as well as hoods. But we're going to drop it to where you take flimsies and sturdies. We'll start breaking those down. So let's do that. That should hopefully give her something to do. We have more than enough material, so she should start gathering and breaking down all of our sturdy clothing. Actually, no, here. There's a better way around this. Because we wanted to take everything. Okay, so winter clothing and hoods we want to keep. So all of that. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to have to do it in 2. So every level of all of this stuff, break it down. Except for winter clothes and hoods. Then we set a second one where we say do this forever. However, clear all. This one's just for winter clothes and hoods. If it's not, let's say good. Yeah, let's even knock down good. So if it's flimsy, sturdy, or good, we want to break it down. Let's double check our clothing. Maybe under items. Apparel. We have a ton of sturdies. We got a little bit of fine right here. So we got 3 fines. So for the time being, let's just have sturdies and flimsies. Okay, so we'll remove good. But yeah, that is a lot of clothing that is just sitting around. That could be broken down, and then we could make even better quality on top of that. So that's what we'll do. So let's drop that there. So if it's flimsy or sturdy, go ahead and get rid of it. And she'll take that new order and run with it. Because as you can see, the racks are full. The racks here are full. I guarantee down in the basement is probably pretty full. We've got a good supply coming in and out. I'm not too worried about that at all. Okay, now the other thing that has been brought up a couple times in the comments, and I'm going to go ahead and lay it all out for you guys right now. The plan with the kitchen. The bed and breakfast that we built over here is going to be the new kitchen. So, because everyone pretty much lives over here now. They're all live in these buildings. So the kitchen, the butcher, all of that, right? Because the fermenter got moved to the tavern. So the kitchen, butcher, all of that's going to get moved over here. We're going to turn this into the kitchen space. We'll put a couple little more tables in here, which then brings me to the market being moved. The market's going to be moved, and we'll put some outdoor tables and stuff out here. I'll explain that in a minute. So the kitchen will move over. These doors will go away. This wall will get blown open. We might have to do some kind of weird support thing to keep this, or keep some of these pillars because you can see that the cross beams go. So we might have to keep these pillars, but the rest of it we're going to blow open. And we're going to turn this whole big old room into a giant great hall. So we'll have maybe a table going here with a little table up there and a table down here. All kinds of chairs, banners on the wall. Like, we'll do everything that's required per the room thing. No, not that one. This one. So we'll come here to Great Hall. Where are you at? Great Hall. So we have to have a large or medium table. We have to have 6 chairs, 8 decorative things on the wall, and then 4 torches or wall torches. So we'll make sure all of that is met, and we'll turn that space into a great hall. Because the beauty of the great hall is that now that's where we can have parties. And so that will be the plan, is that that will then turn into literally a party hall. So there, we've laid that all out. Now, what I was saying about the market, I'm going to move over here. We're going to make it more of an open air market. Up in this way, we'll stone all this in. And then I'm also going to put in, finally, the caravan post. Since all of the stuff is going to be stored, the valuables at least, is going to be stored between here and between these buildings. Right? So then the market right here with the caravan post, they'll gather up the materials, and then they can go out and do trading with other settlements. But then the whole market thing will be up right here, and then all of this space will be extra tables and chairs and whatnot. So it feels like a little bit more of like an outdoor, right? Maybe we'll even open up a spot and put in like a tree or something, just for shits and giggles. Or put like 2 trees, one here, table, chairs. Yeah, well, it's gonna be fun. We'll get that all going. The other thing was a burial mound idea for the Oak Brethren. So we'll kind of mine some of this dirt out. We'll connect all this. We'll mine this out. I'll have a little path. So this row right here, and then it'll go down to the next level. And then this will obviously come over. We'll open this up, and we'll have little slots where we'll put underground tombs, just like we have out front. And that will be the like burial chambers for the Oak Brethren. And then we'll do a deeper catacomb somewhere off from here that'll be for the restitutionists. And then the other big thing that I want to do is for this long tunnel is go and throw some torches in there. Right? Got to light up the tunnel. That was brought to my attention that, you know, how are they supposed to see realistically? And we want to roleplay the shit out of this. So yeah, let's throw in some torches and stuff down there. Eventually, we will start throwing up torches on the outsides of all the buildings, really light up the whole place. Because eventually, when we get enough settlers, I want to have somebody whose sole job is literally just a steward, and they will be the Leary, if you will. So some of you that understand the old UK reference, they'll be the one that goes around, you know, Jack the Leary, who goes around and lights all the lampposts and whatnot. And then the other big thing, which I've mentioned before, is we're going to expand the infirmary to be all connected. So it's a lot bigger. We'll seal it off so we get the healing bonus once we get all the stuff unlocked. But for now, as being like little huts or tents, I think it's fine. And we'll connect it into the wall a lot better so it's a little bit more traditional. So there's everything that I have planned. At least everything I want to get done within the next like 2 or 3 episodes. Granted, we're able to. At a minimum, get it all done before episode 30 when we do the giant crank. That is going to keep in mind also adding and extending all of the bottom walling right here with the stone. So lots to do. Lots to do in the next couple episodes. But now you guys have my full thought process, my full plan. Right? Definitely let me know what you think. Give me all your thoughts and ideas. We'll still have all this space up here. It was mentioned maybe put like a little cabin or something and then put in some, you know, more tree plots. And then have, you know, the little botany person that lives up here. They're the lumberjack that runs all the tree. I love that idea. My only concern with that is that being that the tree planting is under botany, that person, they find themselves bored or distracted, might wander off over here, and next thing you know it, we're not getting any trees planted, but we're getting a shit ton of barley or a shit ton of flax, you know, whatever. maybe later on it might be a worthwhile gamble. So that is an idea that is on the table. I'm not saying no, I'm just saying maybe later. The big things that we need to get done right now is we need to finish our blacksmith and our armorer, get all that well connected, get all of this goodies right here underground. As well as get a lot of the ingots and stuff in here actually over. And then we can start making some good armor. I want everybody at some point to be in at minimum good or higher mail helmets and mail armor. And then I want to test out my melee theory of getting some of the two-handed, like non-spear. So the two-handed like flail, the two-handed sword, stuff like that. And see if those two-handed weapons still have the 2 square reach and can still do through the window damage. Some of you probably already know the answer to that. But we're just going to do it as an experiment here on the channel. We'll figure it out together. So I hope that's not too much. I hope I didn't overload you with all that information. But I'm just kind of letting you guys know where my head's at, where I want to go with this. Some of you have mentioned that, oh, you know, we play at higher difficulties. I definitely do too. You guys have seen with my other series, especially Valhalla, especially Gods and Men, a lot of my failures were because I was at such a higher difficulty. And I tilted. Haven't done an extreme difficulty kind of one yet, where I go in and customize it to where all of my people have every possible worst thing happen to them, and all the raiders are basically God mode, and it's like 100 raiders at a time. Like, I haven't gone full on yet, but we might do that. We might do a hardcore playthrough. I don't know. Definitely something on the table. Haven't experienced that yet. Because you can change it to where, you know, every wound a villager receives is instantly, you know, major. Or their healing factor is reduced by, like, you know, a such and such percent. Or it takes them significantly longer to recover from literally anything. Or they have, like, the worst possible traits. Like, they're always overeating, and they're always depressed, and they hate the rain, and they hate the cold, and... Right, like we might do just a hardcore where we take like the worst possible setup for starting village. We start with literally nothing. That's always an idea. And just really kind of see how long we can last before either we give up or they give up. But it's always an idea. Something like that though, I think I would be more prone to diplomacy than combat. Right, trying to find a way now to negotiate properly and keep everyone at bay and just pay everyone off. Like, please leave us alone. Like, we can't get our shit together. Please leave us alone. We hate the cold. It's wet. Our feet are soaked. You know, our heads hurt. We haven't eaten in days. Like, please leave us alone. But I digress. Let's see how we're coming along here. Okay, looking good. I might, you know, because a lot of this is outdoorsy type stuff. I might just go ahead and start moving it. All right, let's just copy it over. It's all smeltables anyway. Oh, wait, hold the phone. Hold the phone. We have stairs here. We have no stairs here. How are they going to get up and down? However will they manage this? Ah, schnapps. Okay. So, I'm thinking maybe a little cornery thing right here. I think that might be the way to go. So let's put in a beam. A lot of you are like, oh, this isn't necessary. Yes, it is. It's very necessary. Oh, that's not where I wanted that. Copy. Okay. And then we'll grab the stairs and we'll have it go up like that. Down like that. Well, no, because then they can't get in over there. Ah, we might have to bring it over one. Yep, we're going to have to bring it over one. Alright, there we go. So then they'll always come here and they'll either go down or can go up. That way we have access on this side, and then that way they can get up to the upper floor. Alright, yeah, that's just going to have to do. I still like it, though. Okay, anyway. Back to what we were doing before. Grabbing this guy. I'm going to copy it. Oh, we have colors on. Let's expand the zone. Will it? Okay, it will. It will auto. Nice. Alright, expand the zone. Alright, it is that whole underground. Sweet. Which means this is going to go away and this is going to be so wild. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so with the market moving here, I know the original idea, and this, sorry, side tangent. The stonemason house, I said, was probably going to go here. No, we'll do the market here. The stonemason, we can put, like, maybe down and around back over here somewhere. We can always dig into this a little bit more. I kind of do. I kind of want to dig this all the way out, maybe, at some point. I don't know. The height, it messes with me. Dig it all the way out. Make it into a little bit finer channel, right? We can still bring the water. I think that might be the go. I don't know. We'll still talk that over. Because we always might just put the stonemason, you know, like up top somewhere. And whoever is set to do that, that'll be the person that will live there will be the person who their sole job is just the base craft, right? So that'll be later on when we have somebody that's doing just stewarding. We'll have somebody that's just doing base crafting. So they're making sure that the stone is being produced. They're making sure the kiln is running, the smelt is running, you know, stuff like that. Those baseline craft things. That way then the actual artisans can focus on their more refined craft, if you will. Alright, so they made some... Oh, the statue. Oh, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. That is the statue to represent Troy. That's going to go out front. Ah, and a cold snap. Our people are already getting all pissy about the cold. But then we have to get hit with a cold snap. Alright, where are we putting this relief of Troy? Putting it right here. We won't put it out front. To let them know they messed with Troy. Yeah, let's do that. He fell in battle. We'll put him out here. Alright, now this bad boy, I'm going to kind of do a little this with. And then we'll shrink these like 4 rows. And then we're going to build pyres out here because they're cheap and quick. But we're not going to run them. We're going to have them be out here literally as bait. We'll mark all those to get them out of the way. Oh no, we took down the path. I mean, they can still swim. But we'll get this up and running here. We'll get you guys going here real quick. And actually, we want to extend it. There we go. And we'll put in our little wallings. Alright, let's speed it up. We haven't sped it up in a while. Lots of people got lots to do. They're all going to be pissed having to handle all these bodies, but gotta get shit done. Ooh, look at that wall. Woohoo, that is intimidating. That is intimidating. Alright, turning colors off. Let's get all this moved. Alright, they're sitting around with nothing to do. We have a whole mining squad who's not really doing anything. Get all this crap moved. Get it all downstairs. Yeah, then out here in the middle is where we're going to have the smelts running. Or the smelt. Once it's done here. I can't believe we didn't have iron running. We're going to have to start getting steel here in a minute. We have enough iron deposits. How much ingots do we have? Oh, that's iron ingot? Oh, we got 1,200. Okay, yeah, nah. Yeah, nah, yeah. Like, we're good. We're cooking. We're fine. Oh yeah, they're just going right here. Just straight down. Just bloom, 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 bloom. Look how smooth that is. They're prioritizing it up here first. So I'm pretty sure this is very high. So we're going to set this to just high. That's the overflow up there. That will be the overflow. I want this all down here being the primary. Alright, then the smelt. We're going to relocate to right here in the middle. Alright, or, you know what? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go right there. And then the kiln, we're going to relocate to right there. Yeah, buddy. That's going to be cool. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Okay, and then these little piles. So we're going to expand it to here, but then we're going to shrink it like that. And then this guy we will copy to the other side. And then we'll get rid of him. So I'm moving some things around. I don't know why it keeps putting that back on. We're in a harsh cold snap right now. Our people are not happy about it. I kind of want to get this up and going. Get a little coverage right here. Something. Anything, you know? Okay, we got all this handled. That's good. So now, you know, let's put in some more arches. I feel like we need lots of archways. Let's do a couple more. That's all the upstairs area. I want to support that nice and well. So let's get all that in. And then we'll put in the wood floor. Goes like that. And then the wood siding goes here, here. Wait, we're going to pause it real quick because we have to do the one thing that I promised you guys here on out. And that is frickin' windows. We're going to get windows in. Don't you worry. But first I need to set the aesthetic. We need to make sure it feels good, right? At least that's what I tell my wife. Alright, let's get all of this. Okay, so they're going to come up there. I'm kind of copying this a little bit. So where the third of the stairs is on the 2 side. Yeah, right after the 2 side. So right here. And we'll go straight across. And those will be windows. Alright, sweet. And then these buildings will be the first to have the clay brick roofing. Clay shingle. Clay shingle roofing. That is, if we can start cranking it out like mad. Alright, so now we're going to go, gold is obviously always the priority, then silver. On all of these, though, I only want coal being used. Now let's go steel. Until we have... Oh, we're going to need more than that, buddy. Until we have... maybe 250. Nah, let's go 750. 750. And then iron. Until we have... which for iron we need only coal. Oh, this already requires coal, so perfect. We'll go until we have, let's say, 1330. Sure. And last but not least, just break down everything. Let's see, no mail armor. No mail helmet. Yeah, I like to keep my people light, you know? I want them to have armor, but not be completely overburdened. I mean, they're going to have more than enough structural protection, so... Later on, though, we might change that idea. Knowing me, we probably will change that idea. Alright, there, it's all getting cleaned up. Look at that. It's all going down. Down and out of the way. Out of sight, out of mind. And we're going to start cranking through it here. Cold snap has ended. Hey, we survived. Alright, so let's go... go down here. So this is the blacksmith or the armorer? Which one do we want to do first? Let's see, we got the armorer's table. We're going to need that. The other big thing is the blacksmith. So processes iron into usable items. Don't forget to invoke Wayland Smith. That's nice. And then a bench where many types of armor take shape. I feel like this would be the armorer. He's a little bit more into town. He's right across from the market. The blacksmith would be kind of out on the fringe, by the mine, out of the way. So I feel like this over here would be the blacksmith. This would be the armorer. That's just my take. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Oh, and it fits perfectly. This, I believe, is an indoor. Alright, so there we go. There's only one variant. Okay. Is there anything else that falls under that category? I don't think so. We will, though, need to put... maybe... I'm going to look... once we get this built, I'm going to look at what the materials are that are required. If it requires, like, linens and stuff for some of the armors, because I can't really remember offhand, then I'll put a shelf in for those. Otherwise, we are definitely going to be putting down some stockpiles for, like, ingots and whatnot. But the other big thing that we need... we were just there. Is we need some warmth. We need our people to be toasty. So toasty they shall be. Let's go there and there. Alright, let's get that nice and warm in there. I feel like, yeah, that's going to get it nice and warm. And we need tool shelving. Alright, we got to put some tools on the walls. One on each side. And then we'll get a rug. Throw down a rug. So let's come over here and order a rug. Like, hey, we got a new space. Let's order a rug. Let's order two, because we're going to have a bedroom upstairs. Alright. And then we will have that well in hand. But wait. We need to put a roof on that bad boy. So let's throw a roof up on her. Can't see what direction. Okay, it's going the right direction. And same thing here. That's going to take a little bit, of course. Oh yeah, our builders are just jamming, man. Our builders are just jamming. All right, now these roofs, because they are connected to brick, are going to need brick face. And then this one will chop, as always. And then these ones will need the wood crossing. All right, all these little aesthetics, that's what we got to do. And then we'll chop these ones as well, because I love that look. And there you have it. A nice armorer's area. And then this will be the blacksmith over here. We got the little smelting area in the middle. We'll have the big open air market out over here. We'll connect all this. So we're basically going to take this path right here, just straight across. Connect all that up. It'll be great. Dragon is not in the mood. He's deprived of religious activity, deprived of entertainment. He's so thirsty. He's a little bit hungry. He hates his clothes. Oh, you poor baby. And Lovely's turned 47. Happy birthday. See, that's the other thing I want to do, is when we get a bard and we get a great hall and everything's up, then every morning, like right now when they're about to wake up, when it announces it's somebody's birthday, boom, birthday party, first thing in the morning, right? Have an event, have a gathering, whatever, and celebrate the person's birthday. I think that would be so cool. That's just, again, the little roleplay things that we do. Oh, and there's the great Troy. R.I.P. Troy. Now, what is King Odie up to today? He is praying. What a man. Regal. He's getting his prayers on. Getting them in while he can. Alright, it's looking like winter is drawing to a close. We're in day 11. We'll have day 12. But I can already tell that the snow is starting to melt away. Right, we're getting this little patchy bits. The little ripples where it's melting off. Alright, let's go ahead and start planning our market space while we're waiting here. We can start to see the ground. So, for the market space, the caravan halts. That is what I'm talking about. So what is that? That is a 1. Okay. Now, how much ground do we have to work with here? Grab the limestone. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have a 2 border here and a 2 border here already built. I'm considering those in my mind border. We have border here. So we have 12 by a 1, 2, 3, 4 if we truncate it at this 2. So 12 by 4. So if we make it 3 on each end, that would take away 2 on each side, so it would be 10 in the middle. Okay, so that's 10. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that would be 9, 10. We wouldn't have the one here. Okay, okay. Thinking. Or if we rotated them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we'd have 4 in the middle, with these facing the other way. And then they would be 4 tall, which is exactly what this is. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that could work. The only thing is we would have that weird, like, one-off, because we need 1 square for that 1 piece. So it's going to have to be off-centered one way or the other. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Thinking. I mean, unless we doubled them up too. I don't know, that might be a little weird. Might be a little weird looking. I don't know. For the time being, let's at least start the construction of this. And then let's grab these. And we'll move them so they're this way. And they'll go like that. Right, so if I put this one here. I grab this other one. And I put him there. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm seeing it. Sorry. I thought I miscounted, but I didn't. There's the 2 out here. And that gives us this big gap in the middle. Which then we need to put down caravan posts. So now how do we go about this? So we have 1, 2, 3 over here. We have 1, 2, 3 over here. We have 2 here. 2 here. I kind of feel like we should scoot this. But then we would have to run a whole... We scoot this to make that a 3 as well. Actually, yeah, I have an idea. I have a better idea. Right? We still have all this extra space over here. So, let's grab this first one. Here, I'm cooking now. You guys are screwed. I'm cooking. Alright, here we go. Grab this one. Not back to back. Ah, ha, ha. Now you're like, what the hell is he doing? Ha, there. Now, we're going to drop in 2 of these, and they're going to be here and here. And then on the other side, boom, outdoor lighting. And I know that probably in theory would catch all that on fire, but let's go ahead and disregard that for a moment. Or actually, you know what, better yet. You know what, good thinking, guys, good thinking. Let's make these into stockpiles of something. I don't know. What? I don't know. What would go out here? I know. We'll just leave them as very low for whatever overflow we need. But eventually we'll set them to whatever is going to be traded. Okay, and then this. So now we're going to need to go... We did 3 all the way around, so we're going to need to go 3 and take it to there. And then that gives us another little piece right here that's the same width as this. So we can do more growing and whatnot. Obviously, once the snow melts, we have to check the soil. And then it lines up with this. Ah, it's brilliant. Brilliant. See, I told you. I told you guys I would get it. And then for that, we will do iron. And we will throw these up like this. Oh, make it a full-on outdoor market. Oh, hell yeah. That's going to look so cool. I'm excited for that. Bravo, ladies and gentlemen. Bravo. I know you guys really didn't do anything. Oh, Falba's died. And we have a whole bunch of goats that were born. So look at that. We got 3. So 1 died, but 3 were just born. I think our ratio is pretty fine, as long as we keep that pace. Alright, what can this be? These are herbs right now, but I feel like we need to change it to something else. Maybe leave that one as herb. This one down here, let's switch it to bushes. Medium. We want these to be a little bit more of a priority. Barley is definitely going to be a higher priority. I want that stat. Herbs, we'll leave those there. Let's copy that over to here. Get a little, just like a little strip of herbs going. Ooh, 7 deer. Ooh. Oh dear, we might have to go for a hunt. We might have to do some things. Alright, noted. Duly noted. Here, let's get some mining going on in here. Oh, I saw that G. We got some gold, ladies and gentlemen. We've struck gold. Ooh, coal. Oh, man. It's our birthday. Coal, limestone, that's dirt. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Dirt. Oh, there you go. Limestone. Coal. Oh, yeah. Look at that. King Odie down there in the pits, working with the mere peasants. Bravo, sir. Bravo. Leads by example. That's definitely one of his main qualities, I would say. Alright, we got stuff going in here. Okay, now let's analyze this armorer's table. So I'm going to slow it down a little bit while we do this. Okay, so we have access to that. Alright, mail armor. It requires 65 metal of whatever quality. So if we were making leathers, that's the route we would have to go. But we're going to do mail armor. We have, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 people. So we're going to make mail armor until, oh, it says we have 12 on hand. We have 10 people, so let's go 20. We want everybody to have a backup pair. And then same with this until we have 20. And then same thing, break down forever literally everything else. Literally everything else. We'll figure out all the weapon situation later. And then same thing here. Break down the metal stuff first. And then same with this breakdown. See, don't worry about that. So let the fabric person worry about the quality issue with hoods, but we'll let them worry about everything else, kind of helping out. But again, that's why it's at the bottom. Okay, so that means that we need ingot stockpiles in here of metals. So let's have a 4-stripe there and a 4-stripe here. Good as any. Right, make these very high. Clear all. Materials, manufactured. Iron. Let's have this side be iron and have the other side be steel. Right? So here, copy. We'll come here, we'll paste, but then we'll uncheck and recheck. So we'll have a steel side and an iron side. Iron side. That's a good joke. Once this gets sealed, it'll be made into a workshop, and this will get a significant buff. Unfortunately, the roof isn't done. That's why it's suffering. Suffering so bad right now. But there we have it. Man, we've got a lot done today. I'm impressed. Let's get our one final bit of research here. Let's see, what is it for? Wood carving, sure. I mean, we got to get everything, right? So let's just start picking up the little pieces. We got all this moved over, so we'll start throwing down some tables and stuff next episode. We got a lot done today. We got a lot coming as well. We had some good talks also. At least now you guys know kind of where my brain is at with how we're going to keep developing this. But I think this is as good a spot as any to go ahead and call it for this episode. So I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by and joining me on yet another awesome, what I consider filler episode, right? No action, but lots of good thoughts, lots of good planning, lots of good building, resources, all that jazz. I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well. So as always, hit that like button, drop me a comment, let me know how I'm doing, how I'm not doing, and if you haven't already, please smash that subscribe. Join the ever-growing community here at Bears and Beans channel. And if you'd like to further stay in the know, you can head over to Instagram and follow me at Bears and Beans Gaming. I follow all gamers back. And for some additional support for the channel, check the link in the description for my Patreon, or become a member here on YouTube and get access to all kinds of behind-the-scenes stuff, as well as unedited content, videos early, and possibly a character named after you. But guys, thanks so much for stopping by. You're an amazing and wonderful community. I can't thank you enough for the love and support you guys show in the comments. I greatly appreciate it. I look forward to everything you guys have in the episodes to come. So please keep them coming. But like I always say, you're an amazing and wonderful community. I love you all. And I'll see you in the next one.